Ariana Biermann reveals how much money she makes from TikTok. Ariana Biermann started making money off social media when she was just a teenager, and nearly a decade later, the Next Gen NYC cast member is still hustling after moving to the Big Apple from Atlanta. I want to film a Get Ready With Me and tell you guys about my time so far in New York, she told her TikTok followers while perched in the bathroom of her new $10,000 a month apartment during Season 1, Episode 5 of Next Gen NYC. The entrepreneur and content creator has more than 402,000 followers on her TikTok page, with some of her videos racking up millions of views, including one video with more than 11 million views, where she tried out L'Oreal's Lash Paradise versus Luxe mascaras as a L'Oreal Paris partner. During the episode, she revealed how much she makes from the social media platform: $1,000 per post. Now living in damn New York City, I need to be making a lot more money than I was making in Atlanta, she said on the July 2 episode. Right now, I need to be doing everything that I can to generate even more money. With my money going into this clothing line and having to support myself. Inside Ariana Biermann's content creation career. Ariana previously revealed on Next Gen NYC that her first brand deal was on Instagram when she was just 14 years old. I was doing like 3 posts a week, she said on the June 3 episode. You can get paid astronomical amounts to do a story or do an Instagram post, and I made quite a bit of money. But Ariana alleged that her earnings as a teen went to her mother, the Real Housewives of Atlanta's Kim Zolciak, and her father, Kroy Biermann. She also claimed that she's still paying her parents' bills during a hot mic moment on the June 24 episode. Sorry, my parents can't pay for anything because I'm paying their King bills, she said while in the bathroom. Related, Ariana Biermann claims Kim and Kroy took her money. There was no transparency. Ariana is currently still a prolific poster on the platform as a way to generate income, with more than 656,000 Instagram followers. She partners with companies for posts on everything from facial filler to clothing brands. Details on Ariana Biermann's clothing line. Adored Angels, Ariana made clear that she's putting some of her content creation money into one of her dreams, her own clothing line. She and her boyfriend, Hudson McElroy, checked out swatches of fabric for the line along Fashion Avenue in the June 10 episode. I'm in New York. My creativity's going. It's like the Candyland of fabric. This is where dreams are made into fruition, she said, going on to reveal more on the couple's big career plans. Hudson and I are starting a clothing line together. We've always talked and bonded about clothes since we were literally 14. Progress has been made on the line since Next Gen NYC filmed, and Ariana recently shared more on when it could launch. I'm planning right now for a fall launch, so it'd come out in August or September, if everything goes as coordinated, she told Briefing on Bravo. The morning light filtered through the high windows of her $10,000 a month apartment, painted stripes across Ariana Biermann's marble bathroom floor. It was a stark contrast to the sprawling Atlanta suburbs she'd left behind, a tangible symbol of her new reality. Here, in the heart of the concrete jungle, every breath felt expensive, every ambition magnified. She adjusted the ring light, its artificial glow reflecting in her wide, determined eyes. Hey guys, good morning, she chirped, a practiced smile blooming on her lips as she hit record. I want to film a Get Ready With Me and tell you guys about my time so far in New York. The words flowed easily, honed by years of performance. Her hands moved with practiced ease, applying primer, blending foundation. She spoke of the city's energy, the endless possibilities, the dizzying pace. But beneath the polished facade, a different narrative hummed, a constant whisper of numbers and expectations. 402,000 followers, $1,000 per post, 11 million views on a single video, a testament to the power of a L'Oreal mascara review. These weren't just statistics. They were lifelines in a city that demanded constant feeding. Now living in damn New York City, I need to be making a lot more money than I was making in Atlanta. She confessed to the lens, her voice dropping slightly, a touch of vulnerability slipping through. Right now, I need to be doing everything that I can to generate even more money. With my money going into this clothing line and having to support myself. The clothing line. Adored Angels. The name itself was a whisper of a dream, a promise she'd made to herself years ago. It was the reason she pushed so hard, the reason she tolerated the endless comments, the constant scrutiny, the relentless grind of content creation. Her mind drifted back to her first brand deal, a hazy memory from when she was 14. Instagram, then a burgeoning beast, had been her playground. 3 posts a week, a dizzying sum for a teenager. You can get paid astronomical amounts to do a story or do an Instagram post, and I made quite a bit of money, she'd recalled on Next Gen NYC. The memory was tinged with a familiar bitterness. The money, she'd alleged, had gone to her parents, Kim Zolciak and Croy Biermann. A phantom ache, a sense of something taken, still resonated within her. The bathroom, usually a sanctuary, sometimes felt like a confessional. Later that day, during a break in filming, the mic had still been hot. The words, raw and unedited, had spilled out, a stark contrast to the curated perfection of her GRWM. Sorry, my parents can't pay for anything because I'm paying their f-king bills. The confession had been a visceral release, a momentary crack in the polished veneer she presented to the world. It was a secret she carried, a burden that fueled her relentless pursuit of financial independence. New York was a city of hustlers, and Ariana was quickly becoming one of its most dedicated disciples. Her Instagram, boasting over 656,000 followers, was a meticulously curated gallery of her life. Glamorous events, stylish outfits, and of course, sponsored content. From facial fillers to clothing brands, she was a walking, talking advertisement, a human billboard navigating the digital landscape. Each swipe, each like, each comment was a tiny contribution to the intricate web of her income. But the real passion, the true north of her ambition, lay in Adored Angels. Just weeks ago, she and Hudson had been on Fashion Avenue, a pilgrimage to the heart of the garment district. The air had hummed with the energy of creation, the scent of fresh fabric, the rustle of design sketches. I'm in New York. My creativity's going. It's like the Candyland of fabric. This is where dreams are made into fruition, she'd exclaimed, her eyes wide with wonder as she ran her fingers over a bolt of silk. Hudson, her steady anchor, had stood beside her, his own excitement palpable. They'd talked about clothes since they were 14, a shared language of style and aspiration. Now, that shared passion was taking tangible form. The process was exhilarating, terrifying. Swatches, patterns, prototypes. Every decision felt monumental. Every dollar invested a leap of faith. She envisioned the pieces, flowing fabrics, elegant cuts, designs that embodied the strength and grace of the women she admired. It wasn't just about making money. It was about building something, a legacy, a tangible expression of her own vision. The fall launch date loomed, a beacon on her horizon. August or September, if everything went as coordinated. The thought sent a thrill through her, a mixture of anticipation and anxiety. There were a million moving parts, 1,000 details to manage. But for the first time in a long time, the hustle felt truly her own. As she finished her makeup, the camera still rolling, she offered a final genuine smile. That's it for my GRWM, guys. Wish me luck with everything, and I'll keep you updated on the clothing line. She pressed stop, the screen going dark. The silence of the bathroom enveloped her, broken only by the distant hum of city traffic. She looked at her reflection, not just the perfectly made-up face, but the woman beneath it. The entrepreneur, the content creator, the daughter still paying bills. The dreamer, poised on the precipice of something new. The city outside beckoned, a symphony of ambition and opportunity. Ariana took a deep breath, the scent of her expensive perfume mingling with the faint, exciting aroma of new possibilities. She was no longer just a teenager making money on social media. She was Ariana Biermann, and she was building an empire, one post, one fabric swatch, one dream at a time. The echoes of her past might still linger, but the future, in this vibrant, demanding city, was entirely her own to shape. Ariana Biermann, a cast member of Next Gen NYC, has revealed she earns $1,000 per post on TikTok. The content creator and entrepreneur, with over 402,000 TikTok followers and 656,000 Instagram followers, has been making money from social media since she was 14, securing her first brand deal on Instagram. She alleges that her earnings as a teenager went to her parents, Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann, and has also claimed to still be paying their bills. To generate more income, particularly after moving to a $10,000 a month apartment in New York City, Ariana continues to be a prolific poster, partnering with various companies. A significant portion of her earnings is being invested in her dream, a clothing line named Adored Angels, which she is starting with her boyfriend, Hudson McLeroy. She is planning for a fall launch of the line, aiming for August or September if everything goes as coordinated.